Howdy folks, Bricks and Quacks here, and today we're going to be reviewing my favorite set of all time, the LEGO Gold Mine Expedition. This thing was so much fun to build, and it is so unique and definitely worth the $300. It has so many Easter eggs and little hidden gems that I'm super excited to share. So starting from the top down, there's a little pulley system here with the hook. We will explain that later, just remember it. One of my favorite things about the whole set is the mine entry. It just looks like a mine. To the left of the entranceway, there is a wishing well along with a mushroom. And in the back here, there is another entrance to the building. There's a clock, and then coming around to the back here, there's another pulley system with the crane that is used to lift the barrel up and down. And then we're going to come around to the front here, and we're going to go to my second favorite thing on the build. It's going to be the water wheel right here. Take a little bit closer look at it once we get to the first floor. And to the left of the front is a small little post office. And when I say small, I mean it's so small you could not fit your hand in there. But it does look really cool. It has the hours, a typewriter, a clock, and an exit door. And the door goes up to the third floor. If you look closely, you'll see a drainage pipe. The roof does pop on and off very easily. And let's take a closer look at what is underneath the roof. We got a mouse. There's a hole here if you wanted to climb up the ladder. Some dynamite at the top. It looks like some type of washing machine. And then we have extra tools as well. And moving on to the third floor, there's a little hallway over here, which looks like a coat rack and a dresser. And then we have 6 beds. Beds are very small, and you will see in a second what I mean. All right, there's also a ladder here to go up to the roof, and then a record player. All right, so we're going to put this minifigure here, and as you can see, he falls right off because it is too close to the wall, and they can't comfortably lay in there. Also, although the desk looks cool, the minifigure will not be able to fit in there because it's too narrow. All right, and we're going to pop this off, and as you can see, it is where they melt the gold and turn them into gold bars. So we have a whole process going here to make gold. You mine it, you melt it, you make the bars. And then as I said earlier, if you remember the hook, this little piece right here with the hook connects to the opening, and boom, you can get into where they melt the gold, and we're just going to put that right back there. After all that, we're moving on to the second floor that has a statue, a grandfather clock, a bookcase, and it looks like where the manager sits, and then we have where the employees sit for their break. A nice, what looks like a dartboard over here. And then a ladder going up to the next floor. A little secret passageway, as well as a picture of the Golden Gate Bridge. Can't really see, but you're wondering, where does that passageway go? Well, let's close this and see. It goes to the gold. So if somebody broke in here, they could access the safe and the gold. And if the workers get hungry, they can whip themselves up a little snack in the kitchen area over here. It also comes with a broom as well as some other cooking utensils. And then as you can see to the left is the post office. And moving on to the first floor, looks to be a stockroom of food, snacks, and bottles, as well as a barred-in entry door. And now moving on to another pretty cool thing is this little mine cart. So it carries the gold, and it actually stops on both ends of the rail. And moving on to a couple Easter eggs. So if you turn the wheel, it actually moves the gold in the little pot over here. And you have a little slammy thing. I don't know what that's called. A bird in the corner, as well as some dynamite. If you look to the left, and if you push on the wall over here, sound effects not included. This was one of the funnest sets I ever built, and nothing on it felt repetitive. And the end result actually ended up so much better than I thought it was. Video does not do justice of how massive that set is. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe for more.